So it's the weekend, as we know, and in the UK it's actually a bank holiday weekend, so we've got an extra day. It's so wonderful. And if you can get out in nature, wherever you are, wherever you live, on the other side of the world, of Australia, if you're in your winter, wrap up in coats, get out there. You know, for us in the UK, we're actually having really beautiful weather. So, you know, get out there. Nature's very grounding. It boosts all the senses. There's a wonderful healing that seems to come with nature because we are connected to it. It's not out there and we're in here. So on this meditation I'm going to take you on today, we're going to get out in nature because not everybody can. You know, some people are housebound, some people are in hospital. You know, some people, there's not the mobility to be able to do this. So in our minds, which are very, very powerful, I'm going to take you outside into nature today. So not only will this absolutely fire up the 37.2 trillion cells inside your body, I would still love to know who counted them. Did they go like 1, 2, 3? It must have taken them a lifetime. Anyway, that aside, it stimulates your 37.2 trillion cells, but it also regulates the thyroid, which responds massively to stress and can lead to weight issues, you know? So it does, it takes the body out of fight or flight. It fills you with the chocolate one, serotonin, the happy hormone, and it helps you rise above things and gain perspective. So off we go. And because, especially in the UK, we've got an extra day, because we've all been through a lot, haven't we, in 2020? Let's face it, in the world, we've been through a lot, this whole COVID nightmare. So I just feel if we just take these 3 deep mindful breaths and get ourselves out into nature, get ourselves out of fight or flight, reduce anxiety levels, and we're going to take, in the beginning of this meditation, all the things that have worried us and upset us this year, and we're going to put them somewhere. We're going to get rid of them in nature. Off we go. So we'll begin with 3 mindful breaths because it's very, very centering. And normally the in-breath is your stress breath and your out-breath is your relaxing breath. But we're out in nature right now. We're going to go there right now in our minds. The mind is such a powerful thing. We're going to be out there now. And if you can actually get out there and do this, do it outside. You might look like a bit of a nutter. My children are used to me looking like that. But who cares? You know, you're not doing anyone any harm. Anyway, here we go. So we're going to breathe in all the healing, vibrant miracle of nature as we breathe in through our noses, if you can. And then we're going to blow away our worries through our mouths. So here we go. I'm filling up with nature. God, that felt marvellous. By the way, you don't have to do this with hand actions. I don't know what's the matter with me. I just do everything with my hands. I think I'm missing getting them on people. Sorry about that. You don't need to use your hands. You could just do it in your mind. Right, off we go. We're there. So we're nice and centered and grounded. And you find yourself in a beautiful, beautiful grassy glade. And all around the edge of this beautiful grassy spot with the sun streaming through the trees, there's a circle of trees, and you feel enclosed and safe and grounded and protected as you drop from your head into your heart. If you see your trees on a hill, or you don't see many trees, don't try and change it to what I'm saying. It's really important you flow with what you see, because that is what you are meant to see. Your mind is your mind, and we're just walking on this journey together. So what we see is special to us and perfect for us. So I'm in a round circle of trees. And I want you to pick one of the trees that you feel a particular affinity with. You might know what the tree is, you might not. It might be a tree completely from your imagination. It could be your very favourite tree. We're all unique. We all see different things. And I just want you to stand in front of your tree in your mind's eye. And I know it feels like you're doing a bit of a mean thing to the tree, but it's not as mean as chopping it down. And I just want you to put your thoughts, the things you want to get rid of, in either fruits or bubbles or baubles on the tree. Take the things from the depth of your stomach, from that second brain where we hold on to, stress, trauma, horrible things, things that we haven't processed, and I don't mean food. And just put them one by one in the tree. It could be an upset with someone. It could be a boss at work who's a bit of a bully. It could be somebody who's crushed you in the past. It could be something you're scared about in the future. Send it up to the tree, because this tree doesn't mind. This tree has got big, big, big old roots deep in the ground, and its branches open to the sky, so it's strong enough to take it. So I don't know if you're anything like me. I find it really, really, really hard to share my worries, which is weird because I'm a therapist, but I do. So for me, this is really lovely. And I just put them in the tree. I hope my tree doesn't fall over. I hope I'm not giving you too much tree. Right, there we go, in your mind's eye. And you can do all of this without hand actions. And then walk to your tree. You've got no shoes on, so you can feel the grass, or you can feel the soil. Even mud is quite delicious when you stand in it. I don't know, there's something about it. But you're deeply, deeply grounded. And just put your arms around your tree. Mine's got a really big trunk, actually. It's had to take a bit of a bashing from me, I think. So, but if you can't get your arms right round your tree, just get your arms as far around it as you can. And I've got my face pressed against mine. And just let the tree fill you with all that groundedness and that connection. Let it fill your heart. Let it take those busy, busy worries out of your head to bring you that focus. And then you feel your tree just shaking slightly as if there's a breeze in it. And it's blowing away all those worries. All those worries are lifting off. And then in your mind's eye, just lie down next to your tree. I'm warning my children, I'm going to actually be doing this for real at the weekend. Lie down underneath your tree and just look up through the branches. You know how they look all like lace, don't they, the leaves? Or if you're on the other side of the world and your tree has no leaves, or in your imagination your tree has no leaves, how beautiful is that naked skeleton of a tree? Even that's beautiful. So just look up through those branches at the clear sky above. And then take 3 deep mindful breaths. And completely in your own time, just come back to the present, feeling free and grounded, and have an absolutely beautiful weekend.